Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our frosty, overcast Sunrise Pilates workout. Not much of a sunrise this morning, but we are still up in time out in the beautiful, crisp morning air and going to move our bodies. With this daylight savings time, we have to start just a hair earlier, so it might not be quite as much daylight. And the workout might be a little bit quick because I need to get to my other job. But let's get started. So lay down on your mat. Take a few nice deep thoracic breaths into your rib cage. Exhale. Push all the air out of your lungs with those abdominal muscles. Feel where your body is on the mat. What parts of your body are touching. Try and have a little gap here about the size of a ripe grape. On your next exhale, let's start some arm circles. Move those arms all the way around, keeping those hips nice and flat. And switch directions. Nice deep breaths. And relax. Inhale to prepare. Bring those knees up to a tabletop position. Roll those shoulders off the mat. You can do 5 pumps of your arms here for the 100, or you can stretch those legs out, really fire up those abdominal muscles, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale for 5 pumps of your arms. Exhale for 5 pumps of your arms. Nice deep breaths. Try not to have any of the work coming into your thighs. Have it coming into your core. Turn those toes out just a little bit. Nice deep breaths. Really fire up those abdominal muscles. 3 more breaths. 1, 2. Last one. And bring those legs back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Roll all the way up. Flex those feet. Nice spine stretch all the way over. Restack 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll all the way back down. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way up. Flex those feet. Nice spine stretch. And restack. 1 more roll up. Nice spine stretch. And restack. Put those hands into a prayer position. Keep those sit bones glued to the mat. Gentle spine twist each direction. Shoulders away from your ears. Nice deep breaths. Try and grow taller each time you come back to the center. 1 more. Put those feet mat width apart. Arms out to the side for the saw. Spine twist, stretch that hand over the opposite foot. Glue those sit bones into the mat. You don't want your feet sliding back and forth. Last one. Come back to the center. Bring those legs in. Let's do a roll over. Really stretch that spine out this morning. So you're going to put your hands just in front of your sit bones, chin to your chest, roll back all the way over. Flex those feet 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way back down to the mat. Bring those feet together. Push with those hands up and over, not too much pressure on your neck. Nice and straight. You're nice and slow all the way back down. that back out. This time when we go up, let's do a jackknife. So you're going to push those feet all the way up to the sky. Put those elbows under you, hips resting in your hands. And then you're going to turn that into a bicycle. Nice, slow, controlled motion. Letting those hips gently rest in your hands. Stretch one leg all the way up to the sky. Nice fluid motion. Engage those deep pelvic floor muscles. One more. Come back up to your jackknife. Roll over, flex those feet. Nice and gently, one vertebrae at a time, all the way back down. Bring those feet back down to the mat. Let's work those glutes this morning. Get those heels in line with those sit bones, about hip width apart. Inhale, roll up into a shoulder bridge, one vertebrae at a time. Hips nice and flat. Roll back down. Tailbone the last thing to touch the mat. Just do nice, fluid, gentle rolls up and down. This time, stay up at the top. Shoulders away from your ears. Stretch those hands down towards your heels. You can keep rolling up and down if that's where you are in your practice. You can lift one heel at a time off the mat for a little bit more of a challenge. You can do a marching position here. Just make sure that you're not letting those sit bones sink back down to the mat when you're doing this. For your more advanced practitioners, 1 foot up to the sky and 10 leg lifts on each side, keeping those hips nice and flat. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Inhale, stretch that foot up to the sky. 1, 2, engage those glutes. 3, 4, point that toe on the way down. 5, 6, flex it on the way up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice and slow, roll all the way back down. Come over onto your side. Do the oyster. Get those hip flexors a little bit this morning. Pull those obliques up, shoulder over your elbow, heels in line with your tailbone. Pull them off the mat. 1, lift that knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, zip up those pelvic floor muscles. 9, 10, nicely done. Come over onto your stomach for some swimming. Work those back muscles. I try to get a full body workout in all of these, even though they're nice and short. Stretch those toes away from the body, hands away, navel off the mat. Nice little paddles. 1, nice deep breaths. Inhale for 5 paddles or splashes. Exhale for 5 splashes. Nice deep breaths. Let's do 3 more deep breaths. And relax. Let's come over to the other side. Set up for the oyster, shoulder over your elbow. Pull those obliques up, heels in line with the tailbone. Lift them up off the mat. Gently lift that top leg. 3, 4, 5, 6. Engage those pelvic floor muscles. 9 and 10. And let's set up for our push-ups. I know it was kind of a quick workout this morning, but we still got out here, moved our bodies. Pick whatever style push-up you want. 10 push-ups to wrap things up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit back into child's pose or shell pose. Stretch those hands away from you. Open those shoulders, push your armpits down into the mat. Nice deep breaths. Thank you so much for joining me on this chilly, cloudy sunrise morning. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Look in the description for a free health consultation. I would love to work with you one-on-one, and have a blessed and beautiful day. We will see you tomorrow.